Pisces, welcome back, or if you are new, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac Love Reading channel, and Pisces, this is your love reading for the next 7-ish days from whenever you should happen to come across it. I'm going to throw the dice, maybe someone you're dealing with or someone that could be coming through. We have Virgo and Capricorn, Aquarius and Aries, Taurus and Libra. So hodgepodge. Do with that what you will. Pardon me. Today we are going to do a past, present, future reading. So let us see what the past has to tell us. Now the past could be 10 years ago, a year ago, this morning. Spirit has a sense of humor. So let's see what we get for the past. Wow, I got this in the fire reading as well. Can't remember if it was Leo or Sag. Are you repeating cycles? So this is a question that maybe you've asked yourself in the past, or maybe once we've looked at your cards from the past, maybe this is a question that you do need to ask yourself. Like, do all of my relationships, even though they seem different in the beginning, do they kind of end up the same way, or do I end up in the same spot? Because here's the deal. I don't know the numbers, but you know, what is a successful relationship? You see people who've been married 50, 60, 70 years. Yeah, okay. How many times have they wanted to kill each other? Were they truly happy? Probably a lot. Okay, so, you know, look at that. Just because they've been married that long doesn't necessarily mean that it was successful. And do all relationships that ended, are they all unsuccessful? Not necessarily. Sometimes people have to move for a job and the other person can't. Does that make that a not successful relationship? No. So we really need to look at what is successful and what is not successful relationship. Okay? But if your relationships have not been successful, if they've ended not well, and there's a lot of similarities, we need to look at, are you repeating cycles? Let's look, Pisces. We have the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, here's what I'm getting, Pisces. I'm getting that in the past you were repeating cycles. You were not necessarily happy with the way things that were going. You were starting to see things that, you know, you did, ways that you acted that maybe weren't healthy or productive. You know what I mean? And so you looked in the mirror and you said, I think I may do that due to, you know, X, maybe something that happened in childhood, maybe as a result of, you know, bad relationships in the past that kind of triggered things. You know, I mean, there can be a lot of reasons why we do the things we do. Okay, a lot of it's from childhood, but you know, life happens, right? So what's really cool is I see that you in the past told yourself the truth. We've got the King of Swords. I see you kind of looking in the mirror and going, okay, self, here's the deal. I see you do these, you know, 3 or 4 kind of major things that are not conducive to a good relationship. I see you telling yourself the truth. And with the Magician, I see you working on it. Manifesting change. Getting messages from Spirit, from God, you know, whatever you believe in. Getting insight, doing the work. Okay? Realizing that you are the one responsible for the way you act, and that only you have the power to change that. And then with the Nine of Cups, wow. It says improvements underway. To me, the Nine of Cups, it's the wish come true card, the dream come true card. But for me, it also shows someone that has really worked on themselves and their ability to be open to love and, you know, to give and receive love. I see you having done the work and taken the responsibility in the past, Pisces. Does that mean that you'll never repeat a cycle again? No. Sometimes they're deep and they're triggered. But I think what it does mean is where before you may have done something and stayed in something years, now you may find yourself doing the same thing, but you'll be like, oh shit, I'm doing that thing again. And instead of, you know, 9 years, maybe 9 weeks, you'll be in a relationship and you'll be like, okay, this isn't working. I've done that same thing, but you see it, you know? Damn it, did I turn the cards upside down again? Yeah. Okay, for the current energy, we have don't ignore the red flags. So this is where you are at, Pisces. Before, you probably did ignore a lot of red flags. And that's one thing that you have learned. The red flags for the love bombers, the breadcrumbers, the gaslighters. Okay, you just wanted to be in a relationship so bad before, you wanted to be happy, you wanted it to work, that you ignored a lot of stuff. So even current, with accepting responsibility and doing the work and feeling way better about yourself, even current, you're still focusing on don't ignore the red flags. Hell, that may be something that you need to have front and center in your mind as you move forward. Let's see what the future, what the present brings us. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands. Okay. So, you had your epiphany. You know what, the thing that just came into my mind, that flew into my mind, you know when you go to a seminar, workshop, some kind of cool rah-rah self-help thing, you know, and it's all like, not to belittle him because I think he's an awesome person, but say like a Tony Robbins thing or something. It's anything, you know, you go and you're all, you know, you get the brochures and the note things and you're taking notes and you're all excited and you're having epiphanies like crazy. And you're really like getting it, you're all hepped up, you're excited, you're going to go home, you're going to use this new daytimer or planner thing they give you, you're going to do a morning ritual and an evening ritual, and you're going to start flipping houses, you know, whatever the hell the thing is, right? And, you know, you're bought in, you're excited, and then you look back, you know, 3 months later, 6 months later, and you're like, whoa. You probably remember like 20% of it. You've kind of lost a lot of the excitement. And this doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes something really clicks and you really go for it and you really make it work. I'm not saying everything's like this. But you know, something like that's happened to us all. And so that's the energy that I'm getting with this epiphany that you had. Like in everyday life, you're like, damn it. I was so excited. I identified my cycles. I told myself the truth. I accepted responsibility. I made changes. I grew so much. I do think so much more of myself. But in the current day, everyday life happens. It comes back. And you may still be attracting negative people or narcissists, or I don't care if you're the most high vibe person in the world. There will still be people that don't have good intentions that may still come into your orbit, whether you're attracting them or not. And so the messages that I'm getting here is you made a new start. I think up here maybe you jumped into things too quickly, and with the Page of Pentacles I'm seeing like a new, slow, stable start. Okay? I see with the Two of Wands that you've made a commitment. You're like looking out into the future. With the Two of Wands, it's like a decision. You've made a decision that, yes, I'm going to continue down this path. Now, we do have the Nine of Swords. Fears, frustration. It's hard. I don't want you to give up, Pisces. I don't want you to be disheartened. It's not like a 30-minute sitcom where there's an issue, there's the solution, and then at the end of the show, everything's hunky-dory. Life isn't like that. This is something, I'll take a sip of water here. This is something you may need to work on for the rest of your life. But that doesn't mean that you can't end up with a good relationship soon. I think you were just all gung-ho. And I think that everyday life coming in where you still have to watch people, now you know what you're worth. And when you see people come in, it could be disheartening. Like, what the F, man? I thought I was going to start attracting a whole new higher caliber of good people who would honor me and respect me. Yes, you will. That doesn't mean that the vermin can't still sneak in the cracks, okay? So you still have to keep an eye out for the red flags. You still have work to do, and I want to see you stay committed to this journey. Don't give up. For the future, wow, the fire sign's got this too. We have analysis paralysis. Please don't get stuck. I want you to find that middle road, Pisces, between doing the work, watching for the cycles, watching for the red flags, but don't only do that. Have fun, enjoy life. Just don't take, if you must take leaps, take small leaps. Like if you're not sure, go out on a date maybe. Be safe, let your family know where you are, keep your phone tracker on, meet at a pub, you know the drill, the rules. Be safe. But don't let all this paralyze you. Live life. You have to. You will never meet your dream person. If your ultimate goal is to have a good relationship, you will never meet your dream person if you're stuck at home thinking, everyone's out to get me. Am I still doing my cycles? You see what I'm saying? It's important. Keep learning, keep growing, keep looking out for the red flags. But that's not everything. Have fun, live. You got to find that middle road. Oh, beautiful. We've got the Fool. We've got the Page of Wands. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Let me give you it's not a warning, but with this Seven of Pentacles, in the future, I see you still with the frustration. You're like, I did the work. Let me debunk that. Yeah, you did some work. The work's going to continue till you die, okay? So you have not done the work, you have done some work, okay? Let's get that clear. You're going to need to continue to work. Seven of Pentacles is about working hard. Are you getting your bounty? Are things growing? Is everything going how it should? Are you getting the results? Are you getting the outcome that you want? Maybe not right away. It's okay to be frustrated. Just know that this is probably a lifelong thing. So don't put so much importance on it, and don't keep looking for the end and the solution and the resolution. I mean, you can do all this growth and meet someone and still have some issues, but still have a good relationship because you've told yourself the truth. You've identified. You know that you own it. You know that you can work on it. I think you're expecting everything to be solved and tied up with a neat little bow and everything's going to be sunshine and roses. That's not how it's going to go. You may still have another shitty relationship. Shit happens, right? But now you know, you've seen the truth and you cannot unsee it, and you value yourself, you honor yourself. If someone tries to not honor you or value you, again, instead of 9 years, it'll be 9 days. Instead of 5 years, it'll be 5 weeks. You'll get out of things a lot quicker. You'll see things, you'll see the red flags way quicker, okay? We have the Page of Wands. It's a new beginning. Here, we had you with the Page of Pentacles, a new start, wanting to build a solid, secure, stable foundation, making that decision. Even though it's hard, even though you're still up in your head. Here, we have the Page of Wands. What I see in the future is, even though there's, even though there's frustration and is, what's going on here? How long am I going to have to do this work? With the Page of Wands, I see a kind of another exciting spark. It's like you came out of that workshop and it's 6 months later and they sent you a free refresher course and you watched a video for 30 minutes and you're kind of hyped up again. Pisces, if you need like counseling or a support group or something to keep you focused and on this path, do whatever you need to do to stay excited about this, because this is only good. It can be frustrating. It can be fear and anxiety. Am I doing this right? Will I ever meet someone? Yes and yes, okay? And with the Fool in the future, I see you getting back some of your joy for life. I think if you could stop focusing on relationships so much, because you're working hard, but you're putting fear and frustration out there, so no matter how much you grow, relationship energy that you're putting out is fear and frustration. Kind of try and let it go. Do the work, but don't look at the work as an ends to a means to an end. I'm going to do these 10 things and then I'm going to get. It's not like that. You're going to have to do this work for the rest of your life. And if you accept that and be happy about it and look at it as growth that you need to do on your life path, good things will come. With the Fool, good friends, happiness. To me, this Fool card is about letting go of control. You're trying to control this whole thing, Pisces. You're trying to say, I've learned the lessons already and now I should have a good relationship next month. And that person may not come yet. Or maybe you need one more shitty relationship. Maybe the next one won't be so great. But again, it won't be 9 years. It'll be 9 days. And you'll be out of it, and then you can do another one. Whoa. Okay, do you know someone with a boatload of L's in their names? And E's? Wow. I usually get a little bit more variety. I will pull a few more. I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. Don't give up. Please, Pisces. I see you doing so well, learning so much. Okay. Okay, we've got Lee, Lila, J-A-M, is that a name? Jam. Laura, L-A-R-A. I have to stop. I could do this all day. Mia, M-I-A. So I'll move so you can take a screenshot. Let's do some, we went to 20 minutes, Pisces. Why do I always go so long with you? I don't know. Find it very interesting. I'm just trying to, I'm not looking at the words, but I got like 47 words, so I'm trying to get rid of some of the words because I gotta purge. It's just too many. Okay, Pisces, Aquarius. There may be an Aquarius in your life. Believe in yourself, please. Fleur-de-lis, you could have something to do with France, New Orleans. You could be there, your old person could be there, one of your old people, or your new person that you're going to meet could be from there. Shit, I don't even know what that is. That looks Greek or Roman. A Greek or a Roman coin? Does that mean anything? I'd have to get a, magnifying glass. Find joy in the journey. Hello. So freaking appropriate. This is a journey. It will never be done. Even when you're in a healthy relationship, you still got to make sure you're not repeating cycles. Okay? Find joy in the journey. The butterfly. I love it. Transformation. New beginning. 2 butterflies. That means damn it. Transformation, damn it. Fairies. Joy, magic. Find joy and magic in your life. Virgo. So we've got Aquarius and Virgo. Protected. You are protected by your spirit guides, by God, by your family members who have passed that are watching over you. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. Hang in there. You are doing great. Okay? You will find a good relationship. You will be happy. Okay? You're learning, you're growing. It's going to be good. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And please do subscribe if you have not. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.